Apologies about that. We had to disconnect. Technical issue, which I'll look into, which is we're doing a soft launch so we can get all these issues ironed out. So we're live on Facebook and YouTube. And we are back live. We had a bit of a disconnection there, so apologies about that. And we should be back live. This is Restricted Views, Everton Fan TV. It's 0-0. And it's not been a good game so far. Right, so if you're watching, you can see us. Give us a comment on YouTube or Facebook. Say hello. Like the video. Subscribe. Right, so it's Everton Aston Villa, 0-0, Goodison Park. 23, 24 minutes gone now. Scrappy game. No one's really getting a hold of it. But Everton here, Decore's in the box. Just loses control of the ball. Look at Dean clears. Ollie Watkins holding the ball up well. Getting the better of Conor Cody at the minute. Douglas Luiz spraying the ball out to the right-hand side. Villa moving the ball well. But Everton putting pressure on. Pressing the back line. Yeah, not much going on here. Goodison's really getting there behind the team now, or getting on the rest back anyway. That's what we need sometimes. Just need a bit of fight in us. Bouncing around here. It's not really falling for anyone at the minute. Scrappy game. No one's getting hold of it. Gone off for Everton throw. But the crowd's getting behind the players, getting behind the team. The refs are giving us absolutely nothing in this game. But here we are. McNeil on the left-hand side. Dancing about, trying to get the better of Matty Cash. He does. He gets over McGinn even. He's winning the ball and he wins a free kick. He's played on. He's gone out to Mikalenko. Mikalenko's fizzed the ball in. It's gone to the back post. Oh, and it gets cleared out for the corner. First corner of the game. Iwobi's going to take it, I think, in front of the park end and the main stand. Conor Cody's having a way with the ref there. McGinn was all over McNeil. McNeil twisting and turning. He would have given a free kick, but he played the advantage. Here we go. Iwobi puts the ball in, goes to the front post. Tarkovsky wins the header, goes to Decore. Decore can't get it under control. It's bouncing about in the box and it's cleared out. Big, massive shout for handball, but nothing given. Back to Pickford. Pickford's going to boot it up long. He does so. Poor kick. It always goes across the floor. Watkins is on the charge now, going into the Everton half. It's end-to-end, but it's not good quality. That's the thing. End-to-end, but poor play from both teams. fight. I'll give you that. It's a fight. It's Everton goal kick. Both teams are working hard. They're trying. But there's no quality. There's no quality from Everton. There's no quality from Aston Villa. No one's putting 5-6 passes together. No one's really getting any quality balls into the box. It's just sloppy play, fighting, battling for the ball, which is okay. We're going to have to do that sometimes. But Villa look like they've got that extra bit of quality. And I worry as this game goes along, that might just show. We haven't moved the ball well at all so far. It's Corey with the ball here. He's running towards the back line. Always took a couple on. Decore plays it off to Onana. Oh, Onana tries to take it around another player before he gets a shot off. He didn't have the time. He didn't have the space to do that. It's gone out for the Everton corner. Onana should have just hit that first time. That's a bit of the game he needs to work on. You know, just the ball comes to him, get a shot off, you know. Don't try and wait for that perfect opening. Because it doesn't come. Sometimes. But Everton corner, front of the park end. Iwobi's going to take it. In swinger. There's a delay in the box. Connor Cody chatting. Come on, what a goal this would be. 28 minutes in. All right, Iwobi's going to put the ball in. Maybe Tarkowski on the end of it. Puts it in. Goes to the front post. Oh! It was actually Mopai. Mopai got his head to it. It's flicked it on, but it's just gone wide. If he gets up there, he should be hitting the target. Oh. He comes in. Mopai near post. He gets a flick on it, but just not enough. To be fair, it was good corner, you know. If the big lads are at the back post, Tarkowski and Cody, their big lads are going to be at the back post. So Mopai got the near post there, gets a flick on, but just goes wide. So if you just found the stream, this is restricted views. We should be live on Facebook and YouTube. Everton Fan TV, we're having a bit of a soft launch towards the end of the season. And we'll really start kicking on for next season, putting the word out there, doing a bit more social. But right now, we're just having a soft launch, getting things aligned, making sure all the technology works as it's supposed to. And we'll have more content coming in the near future on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. There's going to be some podcasts coming. There's going to be some daily news videos, more watch-alongs, and hopefully some phone-ins as well. Get some interviews on the go. Get people phoning in. Here we go. Everton charging forward here. McNeil on the left-hand side, battling with Matty Cash again. He's having a real battle with Matty Cash. It's a good battle, to be fair. But he's getting his shirt dragged here as well. He's put a ball in. Oh, and it's just flicked away at the near post by the Villa defender. Better pressure. Last 5 minutes or so. McNeil again. Puts a ball forward to Mikalenko. Mikalenko's trying to cut inside the box. He does so. Puts a ball across. Oh, it doesn't go to anyone. Just not landing for us. Just no one in the box there who can just nod it in. Villa trying to play the way out of defence here. Done well so far, to be fair. Ollie Watkins on the charge now. Facing up with Seamus Coleman. Oh, but Coleman takes the ball off him. Too easy. I love it. Love it, Seamus. Iwobi now on the right-hand side. Bouncing down. He's got Decore on the right-hand side. He lays it off. Decore with the ball in, maybe. No, he just delays. What's he doing? Oh, he's delayed on the ball. And then he stumbled on it and fallen over. Decore, better than that. It's end to end. Everton's got the better last 5 minutes or so. 31 minutes. Still 0-0. Still no real clear-cut opportunities. You know, a couple of half chances for both teams. It's at the back now. Cody playing it along to Tarkowski. Just keeping hold of the ball for a couple of minutes. Back to Pickford. I don't mind keeping hold of the ball for a couple of minutes. Make Villa work. Just settle themselves down. Regain the shape. So Coleman's got the ball here. Doesn't really know what to do with it. He took a look up. Didn't see anything ahead of him. Gives it back to Cody. Cody's given it to Tarkowski. Again, if the aim is just to keep the ball, happy days. But to keep looking up, looking like they want that out ball, but they're not seeing it. Tarkowski plays a ball up now, tries to find Iwobi, but it's cleared by the Villa defender. Didn't quite get through to him there. Iwobi looks like he's trying to make a diagonal run behind the centre backs, maybe to try and get in from the right hand side. Not quite come off just yet. Decent game. Here we go, Coleman into the box, plays it onto the back post. McNeil's there. Tries to put a ball in, hits Cash. Corrado shouting for handball, don't get it. Mikalenko puts a ball in now. Oh, it just goes over the bar. It was a cross in from Mikalenko. Great ball. Onana's risen above the defender, got his head on it, and it's just gone above the bar. It's actually a save. Martinez puts his hand up and tips it over the bar. Ball comes in from Mikalenko. Onana up over the defender, gets his head on it. And to be fair, it's a decent save for Martinez. He doesn't really put it in the corner. It's just above him, really. Martinez tips it over the bar. It's a corner. Let's make this corner count. Iwobi with the corner. Ball comes flying in towards the back post. Lofty one. No one gets their head on it. Coleman chasing the ball down now. Outside the box. Pass it back to Garnegay. Back to Mikalenko. Looks like he's going to put the ball back in, is he? No, plays out to the left-hand side where Iwobi is. Now he puts it in. Heads towards the back post. But no, comes to nothing. Matty Cash picks it up and clears for Villa. Good chance from Onana there. Good chance. Could have been 1-0. We're getting the better of the chances now as the game goes on. I'll play Garnegay. It's out for Villa. Throw in. But yeah, we're having the better of the chances. We're getting into the game a little bit more. It's taken a little while. We didn't have a good start. But Onana with a chance now. Mopai with that chance. Just went past the post. "35 minutes gone, 10 minutes left of the first half." Matty. Villa playing the ball around the back line, playing it well, to be fair. But they do put some nice passes together when they're passing it around, playing out. At the minute, it's just an Everton free kick in their own half. Having a little check on the scores. Seeing that Leeds and Southampton are 0-0 so far. I mean, I don't even know if we want to win that game. Is it a draw's probably best? Just keep them both down there and both in the dogfight. Leicester are home to Arsenal today. That's 0-0. And West Ham are home to Nottingham Forest. If anything, Forest to win that game, because West Ham are right down there. And I think if Forest do win that game, Davy Moyes is in serious trouble. Serious problems, Davy Moyes and West Ham. It's going to be an interesting second half, that. Bit of a breaking play at the minute. Villa player down inside the Everton half. Right, while we wait for it to come back, we'll have a quick bathroom break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Right, here we go. We're back on. Here we go. Ball's back in play. Left-hand side for Everton. Mikalenko and McNeil. McNeil puts the ball into the box. Again, both two players try and get their head on it. Iwobi and Decore. I sort of just bash into each other. A bit clumsy in the box. Looks like Luca Dean did enough just to get in there and make a bit of a nuisance of himself. Make it difficult for the Everton players. It's Everton to Villa goal kick. Martinez now playing the long ball out the back. Up, targeting Ollie Watkins. Watkins gives Seamus Coleman a nudge there in the back. And it's a free kick to Everton. You could see what was going on there. Unfortunately, we can't show the live game due to copyright issues, live issues. Can't stream, unfortunately. Once again, Villa at the back. Mings with the ball, plays it out to Luca Dean. Luca Dean heads up, tries to put a ball in behind Seamus Coleman. He does so, but Cody covers him round the back. Doesn't let Ramsey get onto the ball. Good play by Connor Cody on his 30th birthday. Everton trying to play it round the back now. Absolutely made a calamity of it. Mikalenko tried to clear it and just skied it above his head. Come back down and tried to win the flick on. Didn't really go anywhere. It's an Everton throw in on the left-hand side. Everton's not really looking confident playing it round at the back there. Here we go now again. Last 5 minutes of the first half. Sloppy first half, really, from both teams. Mopai with the chance. Flicked a corner on. Just went wide of the far post. Also a Iwobi. Onana with a chance. Another header. Just got tipped over the bar by Martinez. They were the best chances of the first half, really. Mopai got the ball there on the left-hand side. Tries to spray a ball and spread the play into the middle. And just give the ball away to Villa. You know, Mopai's not really had a great first half. All signs say Eddie Sims could be the answer here up front. And I hope Mopai goes on to score a hat-trick. I really do. You just can't see it at the minute. He just doesn't look like a player that's going to score goals. Doesn't look like a confident striker. It's a free kick to Villa here. Iwobi gave a free kick away. Almost near the touchline. Actually, Mings going down the left-hand side, charging down the left. And Iwobi just sort of pushed him out the way. It's going to be a free kick. No doubt they're going to try and ping one into the box from here. Everton got the line just on the edge of the area. No, don't think this is going to be too threatening. Everton should have enough about them to get this clear. Looks like Luca Dean's going to be taking it. Whereas Peachy left foot puts one in. And it's cleared. First man, Seamus Coleman, gets it clear. Back out to Luca Dean, to be fair, who plays it off. Villa tries to put the ball back in the box. It's cleared again. And Everton, bit of calamity in the box again. They're not really getting the ball clear. Garnagay then just goes back and puts his foot through it and just puts it back out. Everton not looking 100% confident at the back there. You know, whenever the ball goes into the Everton box, no one's really just taking authority and clearing it. It's all a bit trying to lay it off, trying to play it, and then it's a problem. Not looking as solid as we have done recently anyway. Unai Emery there, shouting towards his players. Good evening. I do like Unai Emery. It's always good to watch him in his press conferences. Good afternoon. Here we are, Everton pushing forward now. Only a couple of minutes left of the first half. Come on, Everton, get a goal. First half. Again, ball goes up. Onana's on the left-hand side, but he's offside. Rubbish. Struggled this first half, really, both teams. It's not been a good game. It's not been a classic. Like last week against Leeds, very similar. Wasn't a great game. Not a lot of chances in the game, but we managed to scrape a goal and win it 1-0. I hope we can do the same again. Maybe in the second half, scrape another goal. Another 1-0 win will be absolutely fine with me. I'm not complaining if that happens. Well, battling away there in midfield. McNeil's battling away. He wins the ball, but then the ref gives a free kick. He's an absolute clown. Anthony Taylor, in charge of this game, refereed it poorly the first half. I think Sean Dyche knows it as well. The team are battling. The free kick goes. He's got his head in his hands. He's going, what's that? So 1 minute left of normal time in the first half. This is Restricted Views Everton Fan TV. If you find us, if you're not watching live, if you find us on Catch Up, we're having a soft launch of the channel. Oh, here we go. McNeil's in. He turns in the box. He's got the ball. He lays it off to Mopai. He hits it. Oh, he just hits it straight at Martinez. He was unlucky, I suppose, but the goalie almost read it. So the ball comes in, puts the ball in from, I think it was Coleman. McNeil controls it inside the box, lays it off to Mopai. Mopai almost just takes a touch, steadies himself, and tries to bend it into the far corner. But Martinez just reads it. He just goes to his left-hand side, and it's an easy catch for him. I think if Mopai put his foot through it, he might have maybe got a little bit more joy. But again, what I said earlier on, he doesn't look like a confident striker. Doesn't look like a striker that's going to score goals, Mopai. And that's because he doesn't score goals. He scored one in the last something like 27 games. How much did he cost? I don't even want to think about it. But Mopai is not a confident striker. He's not scoring goals. He doesn't look like he's going to score goals. He just needs one to go in, you know, as they say, off his backside, off his chest, off his ankle. Just something that he doesn't mean. Just needs one to go in for him. Maybe that'll give him a confidence boost. Here we go now. Everton's playing it around the back. Goes back to Pickford. Pickford's looking, and now just plays it out to Cody again, who pumps it upfield. Mopai doesn't win the ball against Mings. Why would he? Mings is huge. Well, that could be a bit of a dangerous challenge on Connor Cody there. I can't see who the Villa player it was, but it looks like he left his foot into Cody there a little bit. It's an Everton free kick. But it's not like he gets the yellow cards out, Anthony Taylor, like he did for Onana in the first minute. It was Bailey. It looks like Bailey left his foot in there to Cody. Anyway, he's not going to give nothing because he doesn't, does he, Anthony Taylor? 3 minutes added on time in the first half. I'll be honest, I can't see a goal coming for either side in these 3 minutes. It's not been a classic. But here we go. Pickford, long ball up. Into the Everton half. Onana trying to win the ball. Onana goes down quite strangely, but he wins a free kick on the edge of the box. And McGinn giving that free kick away. It was a bit of a dramatic fall from Onana just outside the box. But I'm not bothered. We get a free kick just on the left-hand side of the box. Looks like McGinn did avoid him a little bit when they were tussling for the ball as they were looking up. Onana sort of goes down just a fraction, like half a second after the initial contact, which is why it looks a little bit suspect. But we get a free kick and it's McNeil. Looks like he's going to take it. He's not going to be able to get a shot away from here. It's to the left of the goal in front of the park end. But it looks like he's going to swing the ball into the box. Tarkowski's forward. Cody's up there. Onana, Decore, Mopai. Come on. A goal before half-time would absolutely be amazing. Probably be the last kick of the first half. It was only 3 minutes added on. Here we go. Referee's about to blow his whistle. He does so. McNeil standing over here. Oh, he goes for a shot. And it goes straight into the wall. The shot was never on. And if it wasn't a shot, it was a really bad cross. He's had a decent half, McNeil, there, but poor end to the half. So it's half time. And it's Everton 0, Aston Villa 0. Bit of a recap for the first half. Once again, it's been a sloppy first half. Not many chances in the game whatsoever. It's been a tight game. Both teams battling. No fluidity from either side's play. No one's been able to really string 5-6 passes together, put together a nice flow of movement. Mopai had a chance from a corner. He was at the near post, got a flick on, and it just went wide to the far post. That was a decent chance for Mopai, actually. And then another ball into the box. This time Onana rose above the defender, got his head on it, but just got tipped over the bar from Martinez. So only 2 real chances in the first half. Villa, no real threat in the first half towards Jordan Pickford's goal. First 15 minutes, they played the ball around decently because Everton had a difficult start to the game. But no real threat from either sides. 0-0 at half-time. We'll be back for the second half, but we're just going to go for a break. Stay with us. And we're back. Back in preparation for the second half. Welcome to anyone who's just joined the stream. We're having a watch-along, so yeah. Everton Aston Villa from Goodison Park. It's 0-0 at the moment. Let me know in the chat if you what platform you're watching on, Facebook or YouTube. Send us a message. Let us know your feedback if you're watching the match or if you're just watching the stream yourself. And let us know what takeaway you're having tonight. It's Saturday night. Are you having Indian, Chinese, fish and chips? What other options are there? Anyone getting a Nando's, a Just Eat, a Deliveroo, Uber Eats, pizza, kebab? Let me know what you're having. Give me some tips. It's 0-0 across the Premier League at the moment at half time. Everton, Aston Villa 0-0. We also have Leeds and Southampton 0-0. Leicester City and Arsenal 0-0. And West Ham United and Nottingham Forest 0-0. Not a goal in 4 games across the Premier League right now. Bit of a poor display, to be fair. Bournemouth, Man City at 5:30 kickoff, and Crystal Palace and Liverpool at 7:30. So it is open. City do the job against Bournemouth, and Palace do the job against the Red Shite at 7:30 tonight. Yeah, let me know what you're having for your tea tonight. Coming back from the match, I had a bit of a ritual coming back from the match. If we'd had a good result, I'd stop off at a chippy. A particular chippy on the way home, which it wasn't really near my house, but as I was driving home from the match, I always used to stop at this chippy, and they used to do the best spring rolls. Used to put like almost curry sauce in them, I think, and they were so good. But sometimes I'd get chips, salt and pepper chips, and a fish cake. It was one of them savoury cakes. It wasn't actually a fish cake, like a savoury cake, but we called it a fish cake. And that is onto another one of life's great debates. Is it a fish cake or a savoury cake? And what is the difference? I wish somebody would inform me of all these things. So it's still half time, Goodison Park. No action just yet. We will find out if there's any changes at half time. I don't think there will be. Sean Dyche isn't one to change it at half time from what I know of the man. And I don't think there's too much he needs to change, to be honest with you. Mopai probably needs a bit more service. He needs to make himself a bit more available in the box. He needs to get a bit more confidence and strike through the ball when he gets it. But decent first half. You know, Sean Dyche performance. Difficult, structured. And if we can nick a goal in the second half and win this 1-0, I'll be absolutely buzzing and over the moon. So what are you having for your tea tonight? Let me know. Is it Chinese, Indian, pizza? It's Saturday night. You've got to have a takeaway Saturday night, haven't you? Is it a kebab? I'll be honest, I probably won't have a takeaway tonight because I had a Chinese for lunch yesterday. Sands Cafe near Bramley Moor Dock. If you plan on going to Bramley Moor Dock when the stadium's built, Sands Cafe is just round the corner. It's been there since the 70s. This little cafe does boss Chinese food, obviously, because it's a Chinese place. They also do English brekkies and all that, so if you work around there, you can stop off for a breakfast. If you're going for your lunch, I recommend the chop suey roll is fantastic. And also, what did I have? Char siu chow mein. Oh. If you also get on the Scouse Ghetto Instagram, he goes round reviewing all restaurants in Liverpool, all in the city centre, and he's been to Crosby and Egbert and all that, Lark Lane. He went to Sands Cafe, and really loads of people have been going since, so get on it. If you haven't been there, get down there. Get yourself a chop suey roll. I'd have a chop suey roll right now, to be honest with you. If anyone wants to nip to Sands Cafe and get one for me, that'd be amazing. Put a message in the chat. Let me know if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Second half will be coming on in a few minutes. It's half time and it's 0-0. Just going to look on Twitter, see if there's any feedback. Luca Dean back at Goodison Park today. He's had a decent first half. He had a free kick just outside the Everton box, which when he hit over the bar. But he's had a decent start to the match. Dwight McNeil had a good first half as well, and he's been really good under Sean Dyche since Sean Dyche took over, to be fair. McNeil's created 3 chances so far in the first half. Just looking through a bit of his stats. He's had 0.3 expected assists. He's dribbles completed 2 out of 2. Crosses attempted 9. Pass completions being 83%. 2 tackles and 1 interception. So he's having a really decent game. Credit at Stats EFC, by the way. Really good Twitter account. Put some decent stats up on the board. So fair play to them. I'm following them. And that was at Stats EFC. So if you want any stats about the game or ongoing some of our games, decent. Just looking at Goodison, teams aren't just back out yet. Come on, 3 points will do us today. Still don't know what anyone's having for the tea. No one's put in the chat whether it's a Chinese tonight, an Indian night, a pizza, a kebab. Trying to get some interaction going. Here we go. Teams are coming back out for the second half. Don't know if Sean Dyche has sent them out early or what, but they're out. Villa don't look like they're out just yet. Spirit of the Blues pumping out there at half time. Anthony Taylor's refereeing, by the way, this afternoon, and he is absolutely terrible. If anyone could be subbed, if Anthony Taylor could be subbed, that'd be amazing. Right, second half is about to get underway. Oh, and it looks like in the games already, Arsenal have gone 1-0 up against Leicester, which is fantastic for us. That'll drag Leicester back into it. If we get 3 points here, it'll be so good. Come on, Everton, we need this. Ollie Watkins scored 4 in his last 4, so he'd be wanting to try and get a goal in the second half, but confident we can keep him quiet. And here we are. Second half is about to get underway now. Everton going to be shooting towards the Gladys Street end for the second half. The game needs a goal, we know that, but I just hope it comes Everton's way. Again, another 1-0 win will be fantastic. Come on, you Blues. Sadler Carpin's going to be having aeroplane food. Why are you on the airplane? Where are you going? What's happening? Or are you just talking about my teas at aeroplane food? Come on, you Blues. Here we go. Second half's underway. So Everton now shooting towards the Galaxy's end. Pressuring Aston Villa in the first half. Trying to put pressure on their back line. I think we need to just get at them this half. Just get into them, do you know what I mean? Rattle a few of them. Beg your pardon. Get into them. Make sure we're physical, we're present. And just take the feet away from a few of them, do you know what I mean? Just give them a bit of a kick in the second half. Early doors. Let them know they're in for the game. It's not going to be a walkover here at Goodison Park. It's not anymore with Sean Dyche. It might have been previously, but it's not anymore. And we need teams to know that. If you are watching, please do like and subscribe and share with your friends. We're a brand new channel. We're trying to just get a few subscribers here and there. Just having a bit of a soft launch, but we'll be going biggins towards the new season next year. So Villa just passing it around the back at the minute, just playing it into midfield right now. Ramsey with the ball, twisting and turning. Plays it off to Luca Dean. Luca Dean plays it into Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins is dangerous. He looks energetic. He looks positive when he gets the ball. He wants to run forwards. I think he's always their main threat, Ollie Watkins. And Watkins has won a throw in at the Goodison Street end towards the corner flag. Luca Dean's going to take it down the left hand side. In front of the park end, actually. Villa are shooting towards the park end, Everton towards the Goodison Street. Luca Dean just looks weird in a Villa kit. Just can't get used to it. You just see him in blue. He shoots blue more than he does, you know, wearing a Villa badge and a black and yellow away kit. Looks dodgy. So it's an Everton goal kick. Jordan Pickford now. Going to boot this one clear again. No split centre halves from Everton under Sean Dyche. We get a goal kick. It goes up the field. Sadler Carbon's flying back from Gran Canaria. Up the fucking toffees. Come on. Nice Sadler. Hope you've enjoyed your stay at the Gran Canaria. What's the local tipple there? Let me know. Here we go. Ramsey's charging forward now into the Everton half. He's pushing Seamus Coleman all the way back. Puts a ball across the forwards, across the box. But John Pickford can just pick that one up. Ramsey put the ball across the box there. I think Sherman Coleman's got a touch on it because he just took the pace off the ball. Just trickled into Pickford's hands. Still 0-0. Coleman's gone down holding his left ankle here. It doesn't look good. Coleman doesn't go down unless he's hurt, basically. He's back on his feet now. Looks like he's going to continue. Not too sure what happened. I think he just got a little bit of a clip off Ramsey as they come together. As he blocked that cross, just Ramsey carried through and just clipped his ankle. Here we go. Goal kick. Back into play. 4 or 5 minutes gone in the first half already. Oh, here we go. The chat section has just decided to start working. Hasn't been working all day. Nice. Free kick for Everton in their own half. Carnegie wins it. Second half underway now. Not much happened again. First 5 minutes. This is what Sean Dyche wants, though. He wants to keep games tight. He doesn't want free-flowing football end to end. He wants disciplined football, keep everyone compact, and counter when we can have the chance, and build the play up when we can have a chance. But the main thing is a clean sheet. Sean Dyche wants a clean sheet every single game. And you don't really think Frank Lampard went into games thinking, first things first, clean sheet. Rightly or worse, for right or wrong, he was more of an attacking manager, and he was thinking, how can we impose ourselves? I think Sean Dyche does have that thinking, but secondary. First it comes clean sheet. If we have a clean sheet, we have a chance in the game. And that was David Moyes' way of thinking, back in his era of being an Everton manager. And to be fair, it worked a lot of the time. Here we are, 50 minutes into the game. No real chances for Villa. The ball's gone off forward here towards McNeil. McNeil tried to chest it and bring it under control, but it was just a little bit sloppy there, and Villa just cleans it up towards the back. His time his runs well, though. Iwobi and McNeil both have been doing those runs in from the wing, trying to get behind the centre-backs. Just hasn't paid off for us at the minute. You can hear the Goodison Street absolutely screaming us on, almost trying to suck the ball into the net. We're pressing high here. We've won the ball back. Seamus Coleman's won the ball back. It's Garner's got it. It's gone out to the right-hand side with Iwobi. Is he going to get a ball in? Get a ball in, Iwobi. Come on. Oh, he tries to twist and turn, but he lost the ball. Decore's picked it up, though. Back out to Garner. Garner now playing back to Cody. Everton just keeping possession of the ball. I like it. Just keep possession of the ball. There's something we didn't do much in the first half. We just keep hold of it and just knock it about. Knock it about. Everton throw in. Goodison Street seems to be in good voice. Can hear them nice and loud. Can't be there myself today, which is why we're doing a couple of watch-alongs. We'll be doing more watch-alongs, by the way, coming up, so please do like and subscribe. We'll let you know when the next one is. If you can't get to Goodison Park yourself, you know what you're missing. You know what it's like when you're standing there, especially 0-0 at home. You know, everyone's nervous, but everyone's right up for it. The singing, the chanting. And when it goes off, it goes off. If you've been at Goodison Park when you scored a goal in the Goodison Street, you know about it. Our next watch-along will be the 1st of March. We play Arsenal away. Really tough game. Arsenal will be wanting a bit of revenge on that one for the home game. But that'll be our next live. March the 1st, Wednesday night. Start about 7:30. We're putting the links out there on the socials, so keep in touch. Now Everton on the attack. Mopi's got it on the left-hand side. He's twisting and turning again. Lays it off to Garner. Garner tries to get a shot off, but just gets fouled when he tries to release a shot and wins an Everton free kick. Dangerous position. I'm not too sure we can shoot. It's a bit far out for a shot, but we could get a good cross in here. Garner was there. He was going to try and play the ball, and Leon Bailey's just got into him. Shoulder. Wasn't an elbow. It was a shoulder, but it was a foul. So here we go. Free kick. We had a free kick just at the end of the first half. McNeil had a great opportunity to put the ball in, but it was just a really poor cross. I always think it was a shot, but it went into the wall. So we need to do better with this one. He's standing over it, so McNeil's going to take it again. It's definitely going to be a cross. It's too far out, and he's not, the way he's standing, he's not shaping up for a shot here. Looks like towards the back post. It does go towards the back post. Tarkowski gets his head on it. Comes back out to Iwobi. Hits it. Oh, it was going. Oh, it's gone in. No. Oh, it's off the line. It's clean off the line. It was a mad scramble inside the box. It's still going. Villa have cleared it out. It was pinging back and forth. The goalie's gone down. Everton are playing on. Garner Gay's got the ball. He's put it back into the box. And it's eventually gone out for the goal kick. Everton just had one off the line. It was a free kick from McNeil. McNeil plays the free kick. It goes towards the back post for Tarkowski. All our corners and set pieces are going towards Tarkowski. Tarkowski nods it back. Iwobi picks it up on the edge of the box, smashes it towards goal. It hits an Aston Villa player who's lying on the floor. It was almost going to go wide. Deflects off him, comes back into the box. And then who gets the touch on it then? And it was almost Mopai who just throws himself at it in a collision with the goalkeeper. It goes towards the box. It goes towards the goal, but it's cleared off the line. Really good chance from Everton. Scrappy chance from Everton. Wasn't clear cut at all, but cleared off the box. Cleared off the line. Almost 1-0 Everton. Didn't just quite get it. Iwobi had a good shot, actually, on the edge of the box. He's hit it with, I think it was his left foot. It was almost going wide. I think it was going wide. But it hit a Villa player who was down. And it just ricocheted back in. Mings has cleared it off the line. Half the ball was on the line and half was still in play. So it was really, really close. But Mings has done well there. Getting back, clearing it off the line. Chance for Everton. Big chance for Everton in the first half. 10 minutes into the first half. We're just a threat from corners and set pieces. You can see how much of a threat we are. And the success that we are having from some set pieces and corners, they're coming when we target Tarkowski in the back post. Tarkowski's always at the back post. If the ball goes to the back post, he's winning it. Everton, now it's back under play. Villa are playing it around the back, but Everton are pressing right up and not allowing them a chance to play out from the back. They weren't doing this in the first half. Everton were standing back in the first half saying, you play out if you want to play out. Right now, we're pressuring them and we're doing well. We're winning the ball. It's gone out for an Everton throw-in right now. And the Gladden Street are loving it. They're singing, they're cheering the team on. And Villa look a little bit rattled. There's Mikalenko now in defence, trying to play out. Plays it into McNeil along the floor. McNeil twisting and turning again. Really good battle between McNeil and Matty Cash today down that left-hand side. Let's hope McNeil gets the better of it. Everton seen a bit more of the ball the second half. They've come out to playing better the second half. Iwobi's just pitched the ball in there, tried to find Onana, but it's just got cleared out for an Everton throw. But just across, it's positive. We're just getting the ball in the box. Here's the ball in the box again from Mopai, but it just goes into Martinez. Martinez has picked it up. Or Martinez. Don't know what you say. Call him what you want. He's a clown. That's what he is. Let me know what platform you're watching on. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe channel. Thanks very much. We're a brand new channel, so we're just starting up. We're not really putting ourselves out there just yet. We're just getting to grips with all this, making sure the technology works, and we'll have a proper launch for next season. Villa now coming forward. Ramsey with the ball. Good tackle by Seamus Coleman. Oh, referee! He's given a free kick. Anthony Taylor, he's been an absolute clown this afternoon. Coleman goes in. He doesn't get the ball. It is a free kick, to be fair. Anthony Taylor's still a clown, though. I'm not taking it back. Come on, boys. We need this. Let's get a win. Villa have got the ball. Oh, look at Dean's got in down the left-hand side. No one's there. Iwobi hasn't tracked back. The ball goes in. Ollie Watkins! Ollie Watkins has ended it. It's hit the post. No, Pickford tipped it onto the post. It looked like it was in, but it's cleared off the line. Now, both Everton and Villa have had one cleared off the line. I thought that was a goal. I thought Villa had scored. Luca Dean puts a beautiful ball in. Watkins rises above, heads it towards goal. It looks like Pickford gets a touch on it. Great save from Pickford. Stretches so much forward, it tips it onto the post. And Tarkowski's back there behind Pickford on the line. Clears it off the line. If Tarkowski's not there, it's a goal for Aston Villa. So Tarkowski's cleared one off the line for Everton. Mings has cleared one off the line for Villa. It's still 0-0. I don't know how, but it's still 0-0. I don't know if I can take this. And we're just heading into the 60th minute. Villa are going to make a double change here. Looks like Moreno's going to come on. Great save from Pickford. Didn't look like he was going to get to it. Had to stretch so much to his left-hand side to tip it onto the post. So Moreno's on. Luca Dean's coming off. Looks like Bailey's coming off as well. And Buendia's on. So Digne and Bailey off. Buendia and Moreno on for Aston Villa. Everton haven't made any changes yet. But Everton did make an important change against Leeds and brought Ellie Sims on towards the end of the game, who had a really good influence towards the end of the game. So I'm thinking Ellie Sims is going to come on again in the second half here for Everton. But not at the minute. Oh, it's a penalty for Aston Villa. It's a penalty. Garner Gaze brought down Buendia. He's just come on the pitch. He made a run into the box with the ball. And Garnegay's brought him down in the box. Buendia lays it off to McGinn, it was. It looks like Garnegay gets the ball. I think he flicks the ball. Oh, it's not going to be reviewed, I don't think. I think it is a penalty. It's a penalty for Villa. Buendia is going to take it. Come on, Pickford. What can you do for us? No, Buendia's hands it off. It's not going to be Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins with a penalty for Aston Villa. Massive moments in this game. Pickford's just gone to have a look at his water bottle. Obviously seeing where Watkins places his penalties. Watkins has taken quite a straight run up. Aston Villa penalty in front of the park end. Here we are now. Watkins versus Pickford. He plays it. Yeah, and it's a goal. Straight down the centre. Smashes it into the back of the net. Quite high. That's 1-0 Villa. Well, if there's a positive for Everton, we know Villa are not good at holding the lead. So let's put some pressure on them now. Come on. Ollie Watkins scores. I think that's 5-5 now for Watkins. Smashed it down the centre. I mean, Jordan Pickford was never getting it. He just smashes it down the centre, high into the net. You're not saving those penalties. I'm surprised more people don't hit a penalty like that because you're not saving it. So here we go. Let's go then. Half an hour to go. Behave yourself. Not even going to respond to you. We need to push up now. Come on, Evan. Let's push on now. So hello to all our viewers. Please do like and subscribe. Really does help us. We're a brand new channel, only just starting out. So any help you can give us, like and subscribing and sharing, much appreciated. Come on, 25 minutes left. 1-0 Villa. Let's go. We need to push forward now. Ellie Sims, might have to get Ellie Sims on here. Go 4-4-2 instead of 4-5-1. You know, funnily enough, we've had a better second half than we had first half. We just haven't made it count. Iwobi there. Iwobi got the ball down the right-hand side, put a ball in. It trickles its way through to Mopai, who just doesn't get hold of it, and he just loses the ball. Mopai, again, he just doesn't look like he's going to score goals. Doesn't look like a striker who's going to score. Here's Decore now with the ball on the right-hand side. Decore lays it off to Garnegay. Garnegay playing the ball back into Iwobi. Iwobi on the right now. Trying to get a ball in, but Villa defending well, to be fair. Cody plays an angle box in there, looking for Onana. Onana doesn't even challenge for the ball there. Breaks back out to McNeil. McNeil on the left-hand side. He's going to try and get a ball into the left-hand in the box. Puts a ball into the box. Gets cleared out by Villa. Villa defending quite well. Is Mykolenko now in the box. Mykolenko trying to cut past Matty Cash, but Matty Cash gets the ball and clears down Everton's left-hand side. And Ollie Watkins picks up the ball, charging forwards, but Connor Cody gets over there and puts the ball out to play for a throw-in. So what's Everton going to do now? What do you think? Let me know. Is he going to go 4-4-2? Is he going to get Ellie Sims on? Or is he going to just stick and go 4-5-1 and hope to get a goal back? You know, so Everton have not scored more than one goal in so many games. I read the stat this morning, but I can't remember it now. But we don't score goals. You know, we're one of the fewest team. One of the teams scored the fewest goals in the Premier League this year already. We know up front is a problem. We know scoring goals is a problem. We didn't sign a striker like we were promised in January. We need to get Ellie Sims on the pitch, in my opinion. But there's not going to be a change at the minute. Ball's back in play. Villa have got it in defence. Mings tries to clear it up the field. Brent Weir battling with Coleman. Breaks for McNeil down the left-hand side. You know what McNeil's going to do? He's going to go to the touchline. He's going to try and get a cross in. He does so. It goes out to play. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Villa. Just wondering if he'll do something just to spark the team. Will he make a change? Sean Dyche. Yep, he's calling a player back. I think it's going to be... it's either going to be Damari Gray or Ellie Sims. It might be both. Personally, I'd gamble. I'd get Ellie Sims on and go 4-4-2. I'm not so sure if I'd keep Mopai on. I'm just thinking, would I put Damari Gray on? Maybe play off Ellie Sims? Could possibly be a good shout to play 4-4-2. It looks like Damari Gray is going to be the one to come on. Don't know if he's going to play him up front. You would think we need a target man now because Villa are 1-0 up. They're going to sit back and just going to say, okay, Everton, break us down. And that's where we need balls into the box and someone like Ellie Sims to be on the ends of them. This is not a game for Damari Gray ready to play up front. So I would imagine Damari Gray is going to go wider when he comes on. Everton are pressing forward again. Little 1-2. Mykolenko on the left-hand side. Trying to put a ball into the box. Is that a penalty? Mykolenko tries to put a ball in. The challenge comes in on him. And Mykolenko's still down in the box, but Anthony Taylor's not giving nothing. Doucouré's now trying to put a ball into the box, and it gets cleared and goes out for a throw-in. It was definitely worth a look. Mykolenko's got himself back up. No penalty given. Don't know. Need to have a look at that like 2 or 3 times just to see what happens. There was a VAR check and it's complete. There's definitely no penalty. Alex Iwobi's coming off and Damari Gray's coming on. So looks like he's going to gamble and put Damari on the right-hand side. Okay, let's see what Damari Gray can do. Not seeing much action, Damari Gray, since Sean Dyche took over as Everton manager. Not started. Come on. We know Damari Gray he's got talent, hasn't he? He just needs to get a goal. Right, Everton pressure now. Coleman inside off it. Oh no, puts a ball into the box. Doucouré gets up and wins the header. Goes to Mopai. Lays it off to Damari Gray. Tries to south foot it. But just a really weak effort. Cleared away by the Villa defender. Really weak effort. Mopai done well laying it off, but Damari Gray should have done better there. Just need to put your foot through it. Aim for the far post and put your foot through it. Ball's coming through again. Goes out for a goal kick. Just not getting the rub of the green at the minute. Things just aren't quite happening for Everton. Seems to be just going in Villa's Villa's favour. Surprised he hasn't brought Ellie Sims on, I'll be honest. Here we go. 20 minutes to go. 1-0 down. We need to press on here. What's going to be dangerous if we do press forwards is Aston Villa on the counter-attack. Because we know they've got pace up front, especially with Watkins. Villa coming forward, pressing forward now. Watkins on the right-hand side. Oh, goes down too easy. Goes down so soft. And Anthony Taylor's given the free kick. Unbelievable. He's bought that free kick. Garnagay, he's given him a little... He's just gone shoulder to shoulder with him. Watkins has threw himself on the floor and bought himself a free kick. Really poor there from the referee. Never a free kick. Ollie Watkins has stepped across in front of Garnagay and then gone to the floor. It's never a free kick. Really poor refereeing. So now Villa, dangerous position on the right-hand side, right in front of the main stand, with a free kick in line with the Everton box. So ball out wide, it's going to be fizzed in now. Out swinger. Douglas Luiz puts the ball in and it heads away for Onana. Good, strong header away. And the ref blew for some reason. Free kick to Everton, maybe. Don't know what he's doing. Looks like Ellie Sims is coming on. Everton's going to make that change. He's getting changed on the sideline, getting warmed up. Still interested to see what he's going to do. He's going to go 4-4-2, bring Garnagay off, Decore or Onana, who's on a yellow card, and go 2 up maybe, Mopai and Sims up front. All the scores not really going in our favour. Leeds are winning 1-0 at home to Southampton. West Ham are winning 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. It's a decent result for West Ham, that. They need to, they need the 3 points. They need the big result. Watkins had a shot from outside the box. Pickford's comfortably saved. Pickford now with a long ball up. Looking towards Mopai, who doesn't win a header, of course, because he doesn't win headers. Decore's now got the ball out to Demar Gray on the right-hand side. He's trying to twist and turn, but just loses the ball. Seamus Coleman pressing forward, trying to win the ball back, but they just flick it past him. So this is where it's going to be a problem when the Villa are countering in the second half now. Last 10 minutes. 15 minutes. Decore going forward. Oh, Anthony Taylor's given a free kick. He's given a yellow card to Decore. Decore skipped past the Villa player there. I can't see who it is on the floor. The Villa player threw himself, Benzia, threw himself to the floor, holding his face like he's been shot. It's the smallest of contacts you would believe. He's threw himself on the floor. He catches him, but it's a touch. What are you supposed to do with your arms? Anthony Taylor, once again, has made a very dubious decision in this game. Really poor. Not just a free kick, but a yellow card as well for Decore. So here we go. Ellie Sims is coming on. Mopey's coming off. So he's not changing formation. Doesn't look like he's changing his shape. He's just bringing Sims on. for a bit more of a presence up front. And he's got 15 minutes to try and change this game into our favour. Here's Decore now pumping into the box, puts the ball in. Sims gets it, hits it. Oh, it's over the bar. Tries to direct it back towards goal. Gets his foot on it, does Sims. But he just couldn't direct it towards goal. It goes over the bar. That's what he's good at, though. A ball comes into the box, and Sims is just there, holding the defender off. Swings his foot at it. Just goes over the bar, but he's more of a threat. Martinez has just got a yellow card for time wasting. With 13 minutes to go. So hopefully he won't get away with those antics going forward. The ball's bouncing about. It's back in Everton's possession. Jordan Pickford. He's going to clear the ball long upfield, which he does. Towards Sims. Sims wins the header. That's something we've been lacking all game. But no one's there for the flick on. But we've regained the ball. Playing it out from the back once again. The referee's been terrible today. Anthony Taylor. Don't know what he's been smoking. Villa pressing, coming up now on the left-hand side. Douglas Luiz has laid it off at the end of the box, shoots, and just goes over the bar. It is 1-0 for Villa. Just updated the score there. Should have done that about 10 minutes ago. Sorry about that. It's a difficult afternoon. If we don't get a win here, or if we don't get anything, you know, you take your point now being 1-0 down. Got 12 minutes to go to try and do something. Don't really know what Sean Dyche's plan, though, is. I mean, because we know Sean Dyche likes to keep it tight, clean sheet, try and get a goal, try and win the game 1-0. When it's 1-0 down, you know, what does he do to try and affect the game? He hasn't changed shape. He's made a couple of substitutions. He's brought Damari Gray on and Sims, but he's not really changed the shape. So we're still going, doing the same things, getting the ball out wide, trying to put a ball in the box, just really aiming for Sims or maybe Decore if he breaks into the box with a run, or Onana. But Villa have defended well. Everton with the ball now in their own half. Brings it out. Cody's looking to ping one in, but he doesn't. Gives it to Garnagay. Garnagay spinning on the ball. Gives it back to Cody again. Get the ball out wide. Come on, Everton. Here's Damari Gray. Takes on Ramsey. Puts the ball into the box. It's deflected. Oh, it doesn't go off for the corner, though. Martinez comes out and collects the ball and then throws himself to the floor, wasting a bit more time. Thanks for your opinion. Catnip for life. Don't think it's that done and dusted just yet, fella. We'll see how it goes, eh? So another Everton change, getting ready. I think it's Tom Davis coming on. Not too sure what Tom Davis is going to do. How he's going to affect the game. And but here we go. Villa passing it around the back now. You know, trying to waste a bit of time. Minga's got it. Puts his head up. Pings the ball forward towards Watkins. Watkins battling with Tarkowski there. Watkins does well. Lays it off. Villa charge forward here. Buendia back on the ball. Turns inside. Hits the ball. Yep, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Villa. Buendia scored in all of his 3 games against Everton, I believe. Villa have definitely got the upper hand here. It's 2-0, less than 10 minutes to go. This is going to be a Villa win. Buendia's looked good since he's come on, to be fair. He's affected the game. He's the breakthrough here. Mings has put a diagonal ball into Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins held the defender off. Lays it off nice to McGinn, it looks like. McGinn just lays it off, puts a little pass across the box. Buendia, one-on-one almost against Connor Cody. He goes down the outside of Connor Cody, drags it past him, and absolutely smashes the ball into the back of the net. Beats Jordan Pickford at his near post. It's a really good finish, and it's a decent Villa move. From Everton's perspective, poor. You know, we were pushing more players forwards. It was almost like a Frank Lampard goal, that, where we've pushed players forwards. We haven't bothered to look behind us for the danger, and we've not recovered fast enough. Tom Davies has come on after this 2-0 down for Onana. We know Onana's been carrying a bit of a knock. Maybe that's why. But it's 2-0, and we're not getting back into it. Here's Davies on the right-hand side. Gets tackled, goes out for the Everton throw-in. So the streak continues for Aston Villa. We haven't beat Aston Villa since 2016, when we won 3-1. Funes Mori scored that day. That's how long ago it was. Since then, Villa have been relegated, come back up, and we haven't beat them since. Here we are, Connor Cody with the ball now. Gives it off to Damari Gray on the right-hand side. No real intensity. You're right, Billy. We've been crossing the ball more, you know, all game. And for the majority of the game, Mopai's been in the box. He can't win a header. The lad can't win a header. And he doesn't look like he's going to score goals either. He hasn't got the confidence of a striker. He hasn't scored in 20... He scored 1 in 27 games. He's not a striker in form. He's not a striker with confidence. And he doesn't play like that either. He doesn't play like he's going to score. Really disappointing. Villa have done the double over us here this year. Beat us at their place and beat us here. Ball's out left. McNeil's going to pick up that ball, go towards the touchline. He's trying to try and get a cross in. He's up against Matty Cash as well. Been a good battle that all day long. He lays it off to Damari Gray. Now McNeil and Damari Gray are both on the left-hand side. Maybe don't know what they're doing there. Trying to double up on Matty Cash. You look inside the box. We've got loads of players outside the box. Look inside the box. Sims is there on his own. Now Mikalenko's getting in the box. Davis is getting in the box. All tiny players. Adrissa Gay's laid it off to Seamus Coleman. Coleman looks like he's going to try and get a cross in. He does so, get a cross in, and he goes out for a corner. Gladys Street is shouting for the penalty there. It looks like it came, we're trying to say it came off a Brent Demmer arm, but he's not going to get it. It's gone out for the corner. Right in front of the Gladys Street end, and in front of the Bullens. McNeil's gone across to take it. It's going to be an in-swinger. In-swinger's going to come in. Tom Davis is in the box. You know, he's not going to win the header. Ball goes to the box. Tarkowski's the back post. Heads it. Oh, it just goes over the bar. Typical Everton corner. Goes towards the back post. Tarkowski wins the ball again. Every time we target Tarkowski, he wins it. He just couldn't get this one on target. It just loops it back across goal like he did against Arsenal. But this time just goes over the bar. So it looks like it's going to be a tough day at the office here for Everton. The referee's been awful. Anthony Taylor today has been absolutely shocking. Give Onana a yellow card within the first, 1-2 minutes of the game for his first foul. Wasn't even that much in it. Since then, he's been given little fouls here and there to Aston Villa. The penalty, fair enough. Garnagay goes into, can't remember who it was now, McKinn maybe, and gives away the penalty. Looked like it was a 50-50. It could be given. It could have not been given, but he gave it. But other than that, Taylor's been awful today as a referee. So many refs against us. Seamus Coleman battling away. He's worked hard, Seamus, today. Tries to put a ball in the box, but gets headed away by Cash. McGinn now carries the ball, brings it out, gives it to Ramsey. Aston Villa on the counter-attack once again. Down the left-hand side. Everton trying to recover and get bodies back. And Villa are happy when Everton do get the bodies back, then just to play it back around the defence, just to waste a bit more time. Just trying to keep hold of the ball. Villa are putting 4 or 5 passes together. Everton aren't really pressing high up enough to win the ball back against the defence. And if they are, it's ones and twos doing it, not a team collective. Difficult game until the penalty, Villa's penalty. We were right in the game and we were probably the better side in the second half. But this is football, this is the Premier League, and it happens, doesn't it? One goal can change a game. You have to say, Maupay was poor, and I just can't get my head around why we're playing him as a target man, putting balls into the box for Neil Maupay. It has to be Sims. Anyway, what are you having for your tea? Is it Chinese, Indian? We need something to pick us up here. Pizza, chippy, what are you having? Put it in the comments, let me know. I think I'm going to have about 10 pints for me tea, to be honest with you, to get over this. So, 2 minutes left of normal time. 2-0 down. It's going to be a 3 points going back to Villa Park. Just looking at the table here, we've scored the least out of all the teams in the Premier League this season. Only scored 17 goals. It's evidence, isn't it? We just can't score goals. This is our problem. We should have signed a striker in January. We were promised we were going to get a striker in January, and we haven't. We haven't got one. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not fit. What are we going to do? Maupay's not going to score goals. He's just not. Between now and the end of the season, he's not going to score goals. So what do? You've got to put Sims in. You've got to just put him in. At least he's a target man. He can win a header. He's physical. I mean, it's not all doom and gloom. Sean Dyche has took over in his first 4 games. We've got 6 points. I think if you would have said that before, when he first took over, you probably would have said, oh, I'd take that. Because you didn't think we were going to get anything out of Arsenal and Liverpool. So essentially you'd say, okay, if we beat Leeds, we beat Villa, we'll have 6 points. That's where we thought we'd be, and that's where we are. So it's not the end of the world, but this 3 points would have really just give us a bit more breathing space. Everton with a free kick, and it just goes into Martinez's hands from Damari Gray. Poor. So this is a brand new channel for everyone watching. It's just we're called Restricted Views, Everton Fan TV. Bit of a play on the words, given how many restricted views are at Goodison Park. But this is a soft launch. We're not really promoting that much until the new season, but we're just getting the technology right at the minute. So please do like and subscribe and share as best you can. Trying to build up a little bit of a following before we really start cranking up things next year, yeah? Appreciate everyone who does that. Villa now just playing 1-2s around us in the second half for the last few minutes. Villa just spraying the ball out, little passes here and there. They're actually playing well. They've managed the game well since they went 1 up. McGinn and Douglas Luiz in midfield have always got the ball, playing balls out wide, playing the ball away from danger, really, and playing it to every free Villa player. Buendina's been good since he came on. Ramsey's got the ball out from the edge of the box, hits it, and it just goes over the bar. There's 5 minutes going to be added on, but it doesn't matter. There could be an hour added on here. We're not scoring. I think that's the most disappointing thing. We've played 90 minutes, 95 minutes. We haven't really looked like scoring that much. We've had one clear off the line, but no other real clear-cut chances. Billy says, now we know why we have nil in our motto. Yeah, well, that's true there, Billy, to be fair. We haven't scored that. We haven't scored more than 2 goals. I can't remember the stat that I saw today, but we've only scored 1 goal in the majority of our games this season, or none, like today. Lee Fairest, our refusal to get a striker in could cost us. Another hiding next week puts us back where we started. Said it since October, we are going down 100%. I know it's a really difficult game next week away at Arsenal. You can't see us getting anything. So then it starts again from there, doesn't it? The problem is teams around us picking up points. Like Southampton went away to Chelsea last week and won. Where did that come from? Bournemouth winning as well last weekend. West Ham winning big today. The last I saw it was 3-0. You know, those results are going to put us back in the bottom 3 now. Bournemouth are playing Man City at R5, so let's hope Man City absolutely smash them. Sean Dyche shaking his head on the sidelines there. I don't know what he was expecting from this game, really. Of course, he was expecting a win, but the way the game's gone, we haven't really looked like we were a major threat. We don't have the feeling of when we go forward, we're going to score a goal here. It's always laboured, and can we scrap, and can one just go in off someone's ankle or shoulder, or can we just fluke a goal? I'm not saying Seamus Coleman's goal was a fluke last week, but something out of the ordinary's got to get us a goal. It doesn't look like we can just play 2-3 passes through ball and it's a goal. It's not happening for us like that. So it's really difficult to win games when we're not scoring goals. Just looking at the ground here, the Gladys Street's emptied out, the Park End's emptied out. There's quite a lot of empty seats there. To be fair, the fans are trying to get home, get a chippy, and have a few pints. The Wimslow's going to be... everyone's going to be drowning in sorrow in the Wimslow after the game. Let's just hope Dominic Calvert-Lewin can get fit, because I know we shouldn't pin our hopes on just the one player, but he's a major goal threat, and if we play into him like we've played today, he will score goals. We just need to get him fit. We need Dominic Calvert-Lewin. See, there's a bit of... Everton are getting frustrated here, you know, they're pushing players now and having little arguments. That's all good and well, but got to win games. There's no point doing it when you're losing. Like against Liverpool, they started kicking off when we had lost the game. They're doing it again against Villa. We lost the game and now they're starting to show a bit, you know what I mean? Coming up to 94 minutes, only one more added on now. Man of the match for me. I mean, if I had to pick an Everton man of the match, it'd be hard to pick one. McNeil's tried hard. McNeil tried hard again. He's worked hard. He's got down that left-hand side, tried to put balls into the box and win corners whenever he can. No real outstanding performances, really. Idrissa Gana Gueye gave away the penalty, obviously, for Villa. That's when they went 1-0 up. I'd say Ollie Watkins has been a threat all afternoon. He scored the penalty, and he's just been a threat. He's been imposing, and you can see what a team's like when they've got a number 9 up there, a decent number 9 who's got a bit about him, got a bit of pace about him, can finish, and's hungry for goals. He scored 5 in the last 5. If we had that up front, the team would be so different, and that's a frustration where a lot of Everton fans' frustration comes in, because we were promised a striker in January and we haven't got one. Everton corner now. It's got to be the last kick of the game. Tamari Gray's gone out there. Connor Cody's in the box. Tarkowski's in the box. Ball comes in to the near posts and it gets cleared out easily. And it's all over. And that's it. It's Everton 0, Aston Villa 2. That's the full-time score. Thanks everyone for joining the stream today. I'm not going to hang around. I'll let you go on to all your other fan channels for your normal reaction after the game. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time, which is Wednesday the 1st of March for Arsenal versus Everton.